Never thought it would happen with me and the girl from Clapham out on the windy common. That night I ain't forgotten. She held out all the rations with some or other passions. I said, you are a lady. Perhaps she said, maybe. Hello everyone, it's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel. Tap the notification bell. I'd appreciate it majorly. Very quickly, in about 2 minutes. It's breaking right now. I think he gave a press conference. John Bolton. It's John, right? John Bolton, former national security advisor to President Trump, says that he will testify if he's subpoenaed, in the impeachment trial. That's not, it's a significant development in the impeachment process, but, it still remains unclear whether or not he will in fact testify, but he will basically, if he's subpoenaed, he will do it. Will he subpoenaed? And it would be the Senate that had to subpoena him, as I understand it, even though I think the House is the chamber that has subpoena power, but this, it goes over to the Senate for the hearing. So, that still remains an open question. But the fact that he will do it, because he was basically in legal limbo, he was going to let the courts decide, but the courts basically dismissed that lawsuit because the House withdrew their subpoena, him and one of his aides. I forget his name. I think his name is Kupperman. But, it's definitely significant, and we'll see. Everything is in limbo right now, waiting for Nancy Pelosi, the madam of the House, the Speaker of the House. She hasn't officially delivered the articles of impeachment, and she's waiting to hear from Mitch McConnell, and basically lay out some terms of how the trial is going to proceed. And she won't do that until she gets some guarantees or something like that. There's a couple of different ways that this could go, where the various sides present their evidence basically without witnesses. I don't know who presents their questions and how the evidence is presented, but without witnesses, and then maybe they have a vote to determine whether or not they should proceed with calling witnesses. That's one way it could go. I think Nancy Pelosi would prefer that they call witnesses from the very beginning. In order to basically force the Senate, this is the critical piece that I think you need to know. In order to force the Senate to basically call witnesses from the very beginning, it requires, or even at the second step, it requires 51 votes, basically. So you need, I think it's 5 Republican senators to cross lines and vote with Democrats to do that. And it's either 4 or 5. Actually, I think it's 4. It's 4. Even though it's 4, I believe. You got Romney, you got Susan Collins, you got the chick from Alaska, and there's the guy from Colorado too, I think, who's on the fence. Whatever. I don't know exactly. So, but Bolton said he's willing to testify if he's subpoenaed. And the word is that it would be damaging to the Trump administration. It wouldn't necessarily, and that what he would testify to could put pressure on some Republican senators to actually convict. That's the New York Times saying that. I don't see very many. Even with, it just doesn't matter, to many Republican voters what Trump did. Whatever your view is on Russia and how close he is to them, and I think he is way too close and lots of stuff. But it's a big development, and so that's the story there. I think I covered it. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.